Here we go. All right, welcome back to the show. Joining me right here at the Keystone Art Festival, I had a chance to speak with Elaine last year in Beaver Creek. Elaine, Laurent, and no, you design, you have a little bit of everything in here. I see a lot of lamps, a lot of cigar boxes. That's kind of your theme. Tell us about where this all came from. I mean, you've been doing it for about 16 years now, right?
Yeah, at least 16 years.
How did you get into cigar boxes and postcards and
I kind of heard
bottles?
about the purses years ago and liked the idea, but they were so underdone to me. So I went out and bought boxes, a ton of hardware, destroyed everything, started over, destroyed it again, started over, and then it kind of developed. So they're durable, they're wearable, they're functional, and they're really elegant. But it started out with just a box and a ton of hardware from a hardware shop.
And then cigar boxes, are they a dime a dozen? Are they easy to find? Like good cigar boxes?
Yes and no. After 16 years, I have excellent connections. So for me, they're easy, but for a lot of people, you can't find them as easy.
Now, what goes into the process here? Let's just go back to this real quick. This first part. Show us this on the front.
So this is the real record.
This is a real record, and this is your favorite song?
It is. I love Prince. How do you not like Prince?
I like Prince
and so, like Cream and Get Off and all those famous songs that he did, I like to find the Paisley Park labels because they are a little more distinct. And then this is the real record with Swarovski crystals, and it's two-tone. It's a light Colorado topaz and then silk.
Okay.
So you can see the two tones on there.
And now, how long does it take you to make one of these?
I kind of do them in batches, but they take hours and hours because each little crystal is set by hand. The boxes are, all the hardware's removed, they're sanded, they're coated. I mean, so it's a lot of work. Hours, like maybe like 4 or 5 hours each.
Now let's move over to this one. You talked to me off camera about this is an actual postcard. It's not just a drawing or a painting, it's an actual postcard from Cuba.
Yeah, yeah. I snuck a whole bunch of them back when I went several years ago. It was my friend and I went to go diving, and we weren't going to bring anything back, and we ended up bringing a ton of stuff back. But the postcards were the big thing, and they have been a huge hit because everyone's so interested in Cuba.
Right.
So I have a ton of different styles of Cuba postcards.
Now, cigar boxes, that's part of what you do, cigar box purses, but you also are known for your lamps and the cigar boxes that are part of the lamps, and they all have storage. So let's move over here. Is there anything you want to focus on? Tell us what, like, the process here.
This is an 18-year Scotch, Macallan, which is probably one of the most renowned Scotches, but the box is open. So this is one functional unit.
You could hide stuff in there.
Exactly.
Oh, look at that. Everything has its own little place.
Yeah, and a lot of cigar smokers like to put their torch and cutter in there. These are coated with an industrial floor coating, the same coating on the purses. If the guys get banished to their patio to smoke their cigars,
right,
you can put this on a covered patio. It won't hurt it. These are extremely durable. They have a three-way switch, and it's all brass hardware. It's Lennox lighting, so it's going to be quality. Even the turn switch is brass.
Okay.
So they're all upscale, upgraded, very nice. And they're all done with commercial industrial products, so they're very solid.
So, Elaine, real quick, tell me about the art festival for you, how it works. You travel around to a lot of these different festivals. We're going to see you in Beaver Creek. We'll see you in Frisco.
Yep.
So give us a little bit of your backstory with your involvement here.
Well, I actually work for Howard Allen as well. I'm one of the show coordinators, and I've done their shows for probably, I started out in the craft shows like 15 years ago when I first started, and then I moved up to the art shows. And I do probably 40 shows a year almost.
Wow.
Yeah. We have RVs, and, we travel around. We also have our home bases. I'm out of Florida.
Okay.
So, and it's a lot of fun. We have shows all over the place, and you'll do a show in Cleveland, and then you do a show in Boca later the year, and somebody from Cleveland who bought a bag from you will go, oh my God, we saw you in Cleveland, and they buy one in another state.
Really, that's what it's all about, building that momentum and getting those followers and people to say, go talk to Elaine, check this out, this is where I got it. And that's, the exposure is priceless. Artfestival.com is probably the best website, would you say?
Yeah, that's going to have all of our information on all the shows, the directions, the hours, just about everything you need. My website is elainesells.com. My schedule is on there, but it's basically the same schedule on artfestival.com. I don't really sell on my website. I'm one of a kind, and then my turnover is very fast. Okay. So.
You heard that. It turnovers really fast. So get here this weekend to get some of this stuff because it could be gone. Elaine, thank you.
Leather.
You also, oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
so real quick, she's working on leather now. This is one of her new introductions to the art festival. Love it. Come by and check out the leather. We have to go to a weather report, but Elaine and Laurent, she's right here in the middle of River Run for the Keystone Art Festival.